What's up, y'all? Back at it again, another week into it. I think this is week number 3 of the cut right now. About 10 pounds down since I started. As you can see, I've been doing this shit like 4 times a week. Plus the diet and stuff. I know some people out there are gonna be like, 10 pounds in 2.5 weeks? What the fuck are you doing? You're cutting too fast. I'm doing it smart, so don't worry about me, worry about yourself. So down 10 pounds, I got another 17 to go. I think the progress is going well, shredding up pretty good right now. So we'll continue this pace, hopefully by the end of the month, below 210. That's the goal, the end of the month. So I got about 10 more days to cut about 7 more pounds. Once I get under 210, I'm probably gonna look at cutting out the cardio in this fucking sweatsuit, and kind of just run off, maintenance calories or a little bit below, just so I can continue to burn that weight. Because I know I'll probably cut anywhere from 4 to 6 pounds of water once I start taking diuretics and going into peak week and all that other craziness. So right now, busting my ass, cutting the weight now so that I don't have to deal with the shit later on. So yeah, kind of want to touch base on a few things. I want to talk about the power of knowledge and wisdom. Now, I know some people are like, what the fuck is he gonna say? Knowledge and wisdom. Some people think that they're the same. I believe they just go hand in hand. You can know a lot and you could gain a lot of knowledge, but that doesn't mean you're gonna apply the shit. Somebody can sit there and tell you, hey, look, this is how you're supposed to diet, or this is how you lose weight, or this is how you become successful at running a business, or this is how you get good grades in school. Yeah, you could learn the knowledge, you could gain that knowledge, but can you apply the concept? Are you wise enough to apply the concept? How do you figure that into everyday life? So that's why I say the shit works hand in hand. You could gain all the knowledge in the world, and if you have the wisdom to apply it to certain concepts when you need it to, then you'll be very successful. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say, I've reached the pinnacle of my success, because I haven't. Shit, I haven't even started. I mean, I'm working my ass off to get there. But through this whole experience, I'm starting to learn that knowledge and wisdom go hand in hand. And since I started to learn that, I've noticed more and more things have happened. Like picking up sponsorships, knowing how to talk to people, how to network. All that information is out on YouTube. I mean, all that knowledge is out there. I researched it, I looked at it, spent countless hours, reading and studying and watching videos. The knowledge was out there, but I wasn't applying the concept. It's just out there throwing shit around. So through understanding how to apply it and how it applies to me, it makes things a lot easier. And now I can say that some things are looking up. I'm not saying that my life is glamorous at this point, but it is getting better. So I just want to hit a little base on that. All right, just to give you guys a background story. All right, I'm not going to drag this out too far, but just a background story. In college, going into my first senior year, I was taking analytical chemistry, right? One of the fucking hardest classes I've ever taken in my life. That and organic chemistry, bitches. But by far one of the hardest classes I've ever taken in college or my entire school career. So I gained a lot of knowledge. I went to class every day. I went to tutors. I talked to the professor. I talked to classmates. I buddied up with people, all that stuff. But when it came time to the quizzes and the tests, I wasn't performing. I mean, I was getting D's, F's, and at the end of 16 weeks, I fucking failed the class. So, for me, that was the first class I've ever failed in my life, ever. I've never got nothing less than a C+. And bam, a fucking F in college in my fucking senior year. So, not all the hope was lost. I still had one more semester to go. so I was just gonna retake the class, and which I did. But what I ended up doing was going through that summer, I decided that I was gonna take all the knowledge I learned, I was gonna take all the notes, all the tests that I took, all the quizzes that I had, and I was gonna go over that shit. And I was gonna figure out, how do I take this knowledge and apply it to the concept? Because that was the big issue. I could go in there and she could write the shit on the board and I could look at it and be like, okay, that makes perfect sense in that aspect. But when she changed it up and she put 2 or 3 things, I didn't know the concept. I couldn't apply that knowledge transferred through into wisdom and understand what she was asking for the according answer. So going into my final semester, after doing all that studying preparation, I had some wisdom about the course and I had some idea to apply the concept, so that when I started taking the class over, now I'm gonna take a pause, because I know some of you motherfuckers are gonna be like, well, you had the material, blah 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 blah. That's not the fucking point. The point is that when I went back, I had the wisdom and I had the knowledge, so that when it was time to apply those concepts, I made it happen. I ended up getting a B- in the class, which ended up working out great because shit, I was able to graduate college. But that's just a little side story to let you know that knowledge and wisdom go hand in hand. One is not successful without the other. All right? So just keep that in mind in whatever you're doing. Trying to start up a business, want to be a better family person, want to cut weight, want to gain weight, all that stuff. You gotta grasp the knowledge. The knowledge is out there, but it's how you apply that. How do you apply that to everyday concepts? And I think that's the battle that everybody needs to work on. I mean, shit, I'm still working on it to this day, because it is a tricky question. I mean, how do you apply concepts? I mean, how do you transfer? For me, how do I transfer, playing football, doing 2-a-days, working out? How do I transfer that into daily life? That's the biggest question. And every day there's a challenge. However, those days prep me for the hard times that have came, that have gone, and that will come. So, just think about that. Think about how knowledge and wisdom play hand in hand. All right? And I know some of you motherfuckers are gonna be out there like, no, it's the same thing. Fuck you, I really don't care. This is my channel, I say what I want. So, I'm about to sign off, getting done with doing my cardio, finishing up right now. I'm gonna let you guys, I'll probably post another video this week sometime. Continue to follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. I'll be posting up pictures and all that other craziness. So I'm about to sign off, about to finish up this cardio, then I'm about to head to work. Remember, it's like I always say, the average motherfucker only works 40 hours a week. If you ain't kicking in 60 or 80, you ain't doing shit. Peace.